ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time once again for that little thing we like to call One Piece. How is everyone doing today? It is currently Friday, March 27th. We're almost to April. And we've been blessed once again with another chapter of One Piece. I hope everyone has had a good week so far. I have been heckin' busy. Looking forward to hopefully unwinding a little bit over this weekend, but we're not there yet. We're not there. I got one more day before we get to salvation. How it be sometimes. What's up, Chin? It's so early today. Is it though? But either way, I'm glad we're here at chapter 1178. Everything looks good on my end, so I think we are good to get this show on the road. Okay, yeah, we're good. All right. The title of this chapter is A Fading Nightmare. yeah. We did not have a lot of time post launching this chapter. Like I was looking last night. I was like, oh, they haven't posted the chapter yet. I might not be able to do the stream, but like, I'll check again in the morning. We'll see. And sure enough, they dropped it like 15 minutes ago. So breaking One Piece news in a sense. A Fading Nightmare. Alright, let's see. For the cover, we got, looks like Kid being chased by a bull. Cover quest by Nanaka Onita. Kid runs from a bull, charging at his jacket. Ah, okay. It's fine. I mean, I think we all like to see Kid getting dunked on, so a lot to admire there. Fading Suns are wrapping up, yeah. Like just based off of the title, my prediction is we're gonna see like the rest of those nightmare cryptids get dealt with. Although, like, if killing him's already taken care of, I don't know why that hasn't already happened, but we'll see. Oda note: Sanma-san, Sanma Akashiya, came to the live-action screening and gave me a piece of gum. I wanted to chew it for the rest of my life. Well, there we go. Oda is a gum man. Yeah, Magneto can't beat a bull. How lame. Alright. Luffy and Loki confront Gunko. Right, we got the Straw Hats kind of chilling. They're waiting. Hey! Is that Lilith? Oh, no, it's Luffy with... Okay, never mind. Huh? Brook, Usopp? I'll leave them to you. What's going on over there? Yeah. Need backup? I'll count on you if things get bad. For now, I'd take a few steps back if I were you. Yeah, Luffy's pissed. Loki's a real wild card. Look who's talking. Oh snap, we got Loki fighting Emu. Was but a few years ago when a giant ship was glimpsed at sea? Was but a few years ago when a giant ship was glimpsed at sea. What does that even mean? Look and loose up. What does glimpsed even mean? Hello? Word. So of course I search for Glimp, and the first thing that shows up is Glimp is a diabetes management app. That does not help me to know what that word means. Glimp definition. Let's see. Likely originally a proverbial of Glimpin used Usage is increasingly influenced by English glimpse. Yeah, but what does it mean? I don't care what its origin is. What does it mean? Brief, partial, or momentary view of someone or something. Typically when passing by or looking quickly. I don't think they're talking about a glance. Well, according to the Urban Dictionary, the word glimp refers to having sex while wearing aviator glasses. Something tells me that's not what Loki is talking about. Alright. I'm gonna stop trying to find the definition of that word. Loki looks like Smog. Yeah. Wander. Wildcard Usopp for sure. Yeah, I don't know what this word is supposed to mean, so we're just gonna carry on. See, it was a few years ago when a giant ship was glimpsed at sea, helmed by a captain of truly immense stature. The craft was never identified for it skulked deep within fog-shrouded regions. I think she's talking about Herald ship. Yet it only ever targeted world government vessels. Oh no, she's talking about Loki when he was on at sea. Okay. For skulked deep within fog-shrouded shadows, yet it only ever targeted world government vessels. Oof. Okay. That's a mighty blow from Loki there. Hey, leave some for me. Alright, Luffy's on his way. During that self-same period, a number of credible rumors started to emerge. She got away. Where did she get to? She's so damn small. Concerning the sighting of an imaginarily large flying beast. The truth is plain to see now. There you are. You'll pay for what you did to Usopp and Brook. Okay. Oh, what is... What is happening here? That Loki's doing? Oh! Oh! Well, this is an unexpected development. Something came out. If only thou were erased from the world, as Rox was before thee. Are we gonna get, like... Emu actually showing up here? Like, what's happening? Okay. Demonic Covenant. Thou shalt cast aside a portion of thy lifespan and receive unprecedented strength. Okay, so Luffy and Loki are getting hit by the tentacles. Giggity. Huh? In exchange for this blessing, thou shalt loathe each other. Gome Reversi.
Oh no!
We might be in trouble, boys. What's the big idea? This thing doesn't even hurt. What a pain. Wait, did you just say rocks? So the Dome Reversi didn't work on him? As expected. These two are truly. So something about their powers makes them immune to Dome Reverse. Gum Gum. She's too puny to fight like this. Squeak, squeak. If he's going in, Booming Dawn Gatling. I didn't expect to see a panel of Luffy using a Gatling on Emu this chapter. All right, Booming Dawn Gatling. Ragnar. Oh my god, Ragnar's so adorable. Loki's back in his giant form. Move it, Luffy. Squeak. Wow, hold up. I can you. Niflhelm. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Looks like Emu might be going back in body or have it in here. Oh, okay, Junko is still connected to the shadow. Wow, is that your finishing move? But it wasn't done as kicking yet. Oh. Okay, so Luffy is going back into base form. Loki has like put Emu in a block of ice. I have no idea what you are, but doing it this way is much quicker. Besides, I was way too big for way too long. Okay. Now we're cutting over to the Elbaf fishing village. Now, like, I don't expect this to be the end of it, obviously. Like, something's gonna happen. Elbaf fishing village. Focus on putting out the fires. That Loki prick may have taken down the monsters for us, but cleaning up after him is its own calamity. So we were wrong about Loki killing Harold. We may have misjudged him in there, but look at this mess. It's still a pain in the ass, Maverick. Go, Zeus, keep pouring. That's right, Zeus. You and Jinbei gotta clean up this mess. Alright, sea shoulder, shoulder throw, sea class shoulder. I can't even talk today. What's happening? Even the ODCs have limits, you know. Alright, back in the West Village. Did we do it? If they all flip back to white, then yeah. But if some start to regenerate, then it wasn't enough. Forgive us, chiefs. It was like some cloud kind of... It was like some kind of malicious darkness swallowed us whole. Don't fret over it. We couldn't resist either. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but like everything's a little too fine right now. Everything's going too well. I'm ready for something bad to start happening. Damn you, captains. Yeah, Fireman Jinbei. Every single time. How dare you? There's still 2 or 3 left. Hmm? Okay, Chopper's on his way back. Alright, I got this. Chopper? Chopper's just coming in like boop, 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 boop. Okay. I hope we get an explanation on why Chopper is able to expel the demons. Zoro, what the hell did you just do? No idea. Seems like I can undo their demonification just by hitting them. Huh? Maybe it's because you're an amazing doctor. What? Don't you dare think that kind of praise makes me happy. Just cause it doesn't. You know, you jerk. Nah, it's gotta be. You are an amazing ba-ba-ba. Touched by an angel. Well, we've sorted a mess around here. I wonder how the others are doing. Is that all we're gonna get? Chopper's just like, I can do a thing, I guess. Zoro does speculate it could be because he's a doctor, but like I'm not convinced. No sign of enemy activity in Artisan Village. More fires have broken out though. No foes in Alcohol Village either, just raging flames. ... Ellipses, like what is this? The human crew can turn him back. Like why does that work? It seems like all that's left is to extinguish the fires. Keep your eyes peeled in case any of those demons are still alive out there. There's a lot of fire. Back to Owl Library. Saul, what's going on here? There's definite fire damage, but the shelves are empty. There should at least be a fragment of book left. But did someone swoop in and take the books? Biblo the Owl ain't here either. I don't want to be too optimistic, but you think he might have moved the books? I'd be overjoyed, but if he did, but even if that were possible, where did he go? So I remember Biblo has the ability to like change the size of objects. So I could totally see Biblo like shrinking the books down and then just carrying everything away pretty easily. Yeah, I'll eat the books. Imagine. Things got wrapped up pretty quickly. You know, I agree with that, Sanji. Things are wrapping up very quickly. A little too quickly. Once we went on the offensive, huh? Well, it ain't like this was a full-on war against their whole organization, you know. Even if these guys are knights of the Holy Land, they were only 3 of them. Yeah, it's insane how thoroughly they managed to devastate somewhere as massive as Albaf. What happened to the Great One? Outskirts of the West Village. What are we looking at here? Another line of dots. Oh, Summers. Damn it. Thump thump. That is heart. Here we go. Ouch, ouch. Alright, so Summers is still around and kicking. He might be coming back. And it does look like his head is regenerating. The rest of his body will probably follow suit here shortly. Luffy's group. Loki, I'm hungry. Go back to the village then. It ain't like I carry food on me. What's with the weird look anyway? Squirrel, I'm hungry. Oh. Emu is disappearing? Bzz, bzz. The Holy Land of Marijoa. Pangea Castle Flower Room. Okay, Emu's there. Got the butterflies. Okay. Elders. Yes, great Emu. The Holy Land will be without Mu for a short while.
I'm in danger.
I don't like that. It's like when Thanos got the Infinity Gauntlet and he was like, fine, I'll do it myself. He was like, I gotta run an errand. I'll be back. 6 passive Emu. This world shall know pain. Okay, could Emu really be going there? Okay. I'm curious to know if it will make much of a difference. Because, like, I guess we get, like, a fragment of Emu coming out of Gunko, and then they just, like, instantly obliterate it and freeze it. But Luffy is down for the count right now. Who knows how long it'll be before he gets back into action. Interesting chapter. Yeah, the eyes are... Yeah. Got the Rinnegan eyes. Like, you're not subtle, Oda. We see you. We see what you're doing. Yeah, interesting chapter overall. Not exactly how I was anticipating things to go, but like, yeah. Like I was saying, it seems like a lot of the side conflicts are getting wrapped up very cleanly. It's like, oh, putting the fires out. The Holy Knights have been subdued. We just gotta go find the books, and everything will be great. But we got a couple little teases here and there that things are not quite done, right? Like we had Summers regenerating, and yeah, it seems like Gunko is frozen. I would not be surprised if we don't see any more of Gunko until after everything's done. Maybe we'll get the reunion between her and Brook at that point. Yeah, it seems like we're gonna get actual Emu showing up, which I've been saying I was expecting like something bad to happen in Albaf that was going to cause us to have to retreat, because in no reality do I actually see Emu showing up and then getting defeated, unless it's like Blackbeard. Right, like I could see like Blackbeard maybe defeating Emu, and then it's like now the real villain of the story shows up. But yeah, I'll be curious to see how this is handled, and like, is Emu gonna stay as a silhouette, or is that their actual form? Right? Like, I wonder if we're actually gonna get to see them, or get confirmation that this is just what Emu looks like. Luffy, yeah, and then there's the whole immunity to Doma Reversi from Luffy and Loki. I wonder if that's because Emu's not strong enough while they're not in their main body, or if there's something special about Luffy and Loki that just makes them immune to Emu's power. Because, like, Rox was taken over, and I mean, I think we'd all agree Rox is a pretty strong dude, but I don't think it's a raw power thing. I'm trying to think back during the God Valley incident. That was not Emu's main body either. He was there through Saturn. So again, I don't think there would be that drastic of a difference between that scenario and this one. Yeah, and again, like, further teases that there's something special about Chopper and his ability to get rid of the demons. And so, not quite how I expected this chapter to go, but there's a lot of breadcrumbs, right? Like, it gives you the impression that things are wrapping up cleanly, but there's a lot of breadcrumbs that, no, there's something else going on. There's some mystery, some intrigue that I want to have the answers to. And hopefully we get those answers here shortly. Also, it does not look like we are going on break. No break by the looks of it, which I am a happy camper for. Yeah. Overall, I'd say pretty solid chapter. A lot of questions. Like, I want to know what happened to the books, what's going on with Chopper's power, what's going on with Doma Reversi. Is Emu gonna actually show up? Is Summers gonna get back up and get back into action? Although, if he got back into action, I don't know how. I don't really expect him to actually do anything on this island. I expect him to, like, maybe retreat and then show up in a future arc. It's like, what's he gonna do? Try to fight all the Straw Hats by himself? Like, I'm pretty sure Zoro and Sanji are gonna have no problems with that guy. Anj stole the books, give him to the government. Oh my god, yeah. Imagine if we still got the Anj betrayal arc, betrayal plotline after she sacrificed herself for that one kid. Oh my god, the devastation. Yeah, if they buried them like Hidan, oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Where is Shikamaru when you need him? Okay. Yeah, I'd say pretty good chapter overall. I'm gonna be very curious to hear some of the theories and the discussion that other people are going to be having throughout this. Like I said, there's definitely a lot of breadcrumbs sprinkled throughout this chapter about what's going to happen. I'm still leaning towards this idea that things are going to get really bad on this island, especially if Emu himself shows up, and we're going to have to retreat. Now, as for, like, where do we retreat to? I don't know. Because I feel like in previous arcs, we always had a very easy time trying to predict, like, what the next thing we were going to go to. Like, throughout most of AK, we're like, oh yeah, we're 100% going to Elbaf next, right? Like, oh, there's too many references to Elbaf. And now, like, right now, I'm like, I couldn't predict where we go next. Like, are we gonna go to actually just gonna go to Mary Joa and fight Emu there? Like, I don't know. Thoughts on the studio want to make 12 seasons of One Piece live action? That's beyond Marineford. That's definitely beyond Marineford. The number they throw is interesting because I'm trying to like think of how the seasons would break down. I know they kind of said that they want to do Marineford by season 6, which I don't think is possible. That'd be like season 7 at the earliest. And like, what are they supposed to do with the next couple of seasons? Or like, say they got like 4 seasons of post time skip. Like, what are they supposed to do? It was an interesting number. Maybe they actually do just wanted to see if there's longer legs on it than that. Yeah, Emu will probably show up next chapter. Like, I don't see any reason why that wouldn't be the case. No, it won't take that long to get to Marineford. So it's like season 3 will be Alabasta. Season 4 is going to be Jaya and Skypiea. Season 5 would be like Water 7 and his lobby. Season 6 would probably be, I guess they could do Thriller Bark and like Thorough Bark and Sabadi. I think it'd be cool if they did like the end of Sabadi as the end of the season. And then I think season 7 would be like Amazon Lily, Impel Down, Marineford. And then season 8. Well, I guess it would also need to put the... It would also need to put the Luffy backstory in there. So maybe they split... Maybe they just do Amazon Lily and Impel Down as its own season, and then do like Marineford and the backstory at season 8. But I don't think they're going to go much longer than that. Unless they start doing really short seasons. If they did short seasons, like 6 episodes or less, then maybe they could stretch it out that long. Yeah, it was just kind of a weird number that they threw out. So I don't know. We'll see. I think you skipped season 6 in your in your little write up. Unless you meant posting zombies. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think they do a whole season for Thriller Bark. That'd be like 3 or 4 episodes. No, it'd be like 4 episodes. Like I said, unless they go into really short seasons, then yeah, maybe they can stretch it out. But I kind of don't want that. Unless they're able to put out a new season every 6 months. Yeah, I hope they don't skip Thriller Bark. I think that would be really fun to adapt in live action. Imagine live action Nightmare Luffy. And then all the zombies. All the shenanigans of the zombies. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. The only arc I kind of hope they skip for the sake of time is Longling Lawn Land. At the same time, live action Foxy. It'd be pretty stupid. Kind of want to see it just for that reason. Live action Afro Luffy. Come on, Inaki as Afro Luffy. Come on. Every 1.5 years, potentially. We will see how that works out. Yeah. I just thought the 12 was kind of a weird thing. Had they said like, oh, 10, I'd be like, yeah, maybe. But like with 12, I'm like, where are they planning on stopping then? Are they gonna stop after Fishman Island? Like, what are they doing? Aokiji Debes and Longing. Yeah, but they can they can definitely change it to have him show up at Water 7. Right, like the Straw Hats could arrive at Water 7 and he's just there. Like that interaction, I don't think it'd be a hard thing for them to rewrite or change the order of. But it would also make it a lot easier for Robin to me to just be like, yeah, I gotta get out of here. Oh, like, well, CP9? Yeah, let's go. Marvel Studios is the one that mentioned it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Lord knows there's certainly enough content that if they wanted to do 12 seasons, they could. Like that's my one concern though. It's like I feel like you need more than 12 seasons unless you're stopping at time skip, but then I don't think you need 12. Oh yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, they did mention they kind of tease Foxy, but it's such a small little inconsequential cameo that I don't think they need to commit to adapting that whole arc just because of that. It's definitely one of those things where unless you are already a One Piece fan and you like paused and analyzed every frame, you're not going to see it. Recasting for time skip, that would be tough. I feel like the current cast is so perfect. Like, how would they? Could they manage to actually recast all those roles? It'd be so tough. I have not watched the trailer, but that's just because I don't have any interest in the new Harry Potter show at all. So like I'm not even gonna waste my time watching a trailer for something I know I'm not gonna watch. I mean Harry Potter. I mean I have fallen out of love of Harry Potter, but even if I was still in love with it, I feel like remaking it is completely unnecessary. Like those movies still hold up just fine. They have not aged. They're not aged by any means. So like I just don't see a point. Feels like a cash grab. One Piece only had 140 million, while season 1 has 120 million. Insane how much money these companies put into productions sometimes. I don't even feel like they always necessarily get all of their money worth out of it either. It's just, I don't know. I'm glad it's not a field I work in, because I look at the numbers and I'm just like, it don't make any sense. Yeah, no break next week. I'm gonna try and shoot for another Friday stream, assuming they're not late with the translation. So yeah, we'll try to shoot for the normal time. trying to think if there's anything else we need to talk about in the chapter before we go. I don't think so. I think we covered most of the things. Like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing some of the theories and some of the speculation people have, because this chapter is definitely one that could breed some interesting discussions. But I am having to get on out of here, get ready for work. So Chin, thank you for hanging out. Anyone else that was lurking, I appreciate you and I hope you enjoyed the reaction. We'll be back 1 week from today, hopefully, or potentially Emu's arrival on Elbaf? Question mark. Could be a big chapter, boys. Get yourselves ready for that. But like I said, I'm out of here. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Peace.